Argentina supports India's presidency at the United Nations Security Council?
Well, we can say this. When the UN was created in 1945, 8 decades ago, the UN Security Council at that time reflect the type of world order that emerged from the Second World War, and that was reasonable at that time. But 8 decades had passed. 80 years is a lot of time, and world order is always evolving. No? So at this, the current situation, it is obvious that the UN Security Council doesn't represent exactly the type of world order we're having now. There are some large countries with huge populations that are not represented there. So I think India's aspiration is understandable, and we think it's correct. At the same time, I can say that although the UN needs reform, it is, I won't say that that will be done next week or next year, because this takes a lot of time. It requires a level of consensus in the international community that today you cannot observe. Unfortunately, maybe we change, but it is not. The world today is having a lot of problems of understanding, minimum understandings among the great powers. So it is difficult to imagine that it will be possible to reform that. But I think the aspiration is reasonable. As you know, Argentina is promoting the Ambassador Rafael Grossi from the Atomic Energy Agency as the candidate for the UN Secretary General for next year. So we think it's a great candidate that we are having, and he has a lot of experience in this area and knows perfectly well the need to reform the organization. But that's what I can tell you. The UN is the result of what members do with itself. No? It's not good or bad. These organizations are the result of what member states do with the organization. And although there is a consensus that sometimes they became there is a lot of bureaucracy in these international organizations, they have to be reformed, and I think it's a goal that it has to be accomplished as soon as possible.